Good morning, happy Saturday, and welcome to the Paint Pixie lineup of all the picnic theme fun things that we have in store for you today. I am so happy to be here. I've changed my mind about 10 times of what I'm going to make, but now it's showtime, so we're going to go with it, right? So what did I do? I often go to Pinterest or to Canva or somewhere like that to get ideas. And a picnic theme was a little bit of a tough one, especially when I saw somebody in the group post that they were going to do something, and then I saw it and I'm like, oh, that's exactly what I was going to do. So I had to like change gears, right? Change gears and bring it to something else, which is okay. It makes me have to think, right? It makes me have to think. Hey, Janice. Hi, Josie. Thank you so much for being here. So I saw a picnic basket idea that I loved, right? And so I traced it onto my canvas, right? I'm not a great painter. I'm a decent painter. So I was thinking, what can I do? I want to make this interesting. So I thought that if I got the image that I have, which I have above my camera thing, that if I get that and I flip it, hey Melissa, good morning, Cindy. How are you, friend? If I flip it in Canva, then it will be opposite, right? So then I can use this as a little cheat sheet, right? And I'm going to show you what I mean. I'm going to make a cheat sheet. So I pulled out some watercolor paper and I wanted to show you the pad. This is the pad that I'm using today. Usually I use the, thanks Janice, I use my one from Five Below, but I'm trying to finish out that one. It's from Michael's. Same stuff, just different store you buy it from. But anywho, okay, so I wanted this to have some dimension, right? So this is what I'm thinking. We're going to cut some of these pieces out and layer it on here. And then I was going to make layered paper flowers and put them here. But then I thought, well, Daisy May would be really cool. So I could put some dough flowers and some leaves, and then we'll see about this. So I better get to getting, right? I mean, it's like, it's time for the show to go on. I am going to use watercolor paints, but I need, in my background, I want to use, am I going to use Blue Java Banana? I might just use Blue Java Banana. I think I'm going to use some Blue Java Banana. Ooh, and I'm going to, oh darn, I like these little things. I save these. See these little things that fall off of your paints? Save them. They're cool in mixed media stuff, right? All right, so I'm going to water this down with my Water Girl, which is in our shops. And I'm going to paint in this background, right? We're just going to do a quickie. A little quickie because it just needs some color back in here, right? And we're going to go back over a lot of this. So, like, I'm not going to make this perfect. Well, it couldn't be perfect anyway, right? Because I don't do perfect. I do fun and cute and all that sort of stuff, right? We do fun art, not fine art on my page. And that's okay, right? Like, it's okay. So I'm watering this down and I'm putting on a background just so that I have something here. And by the way, Paint Pixie has, what do you call it? We have, canvas panels. That's what I'm trying to think. Okay, so if I go over this, I can still see my outline. So I'm going to do that. I didn't know that I'd be able to see it, but since I've watered this down a really good bit, I can still see my background, right? So I'm gonna go with that. And I'm not able to look up a whole lot, so I'm hoping that you know, you just bear with me until I get my feet settled in the ground. You know what I mean? I get like hyper. I was talking to Lindy about this, and she's like my go-to girl, right? And I'm like, I don't understand why I make myself, honestly, have stomach ache and high anxiety when I go live in a lineup. Because I go live on my page like all the time, right? And I'm confident that I know what I'm going to do. It's not like it's like, you know, I'm doing something super intense or something. But I don't know if it's the whole idea of it's new eyes on me, or it's me being in a lineup and then people judge your projects against each other's projects because people say, oh, I like this one or whatever. And it gets in your head a little bit, maybe, in my head. Put this back. I don't need you, little friend, but ooh, I'll be using you soon. But that's what goes on. I just thought that I would be honest with y'all and tell you what goes on in the old cranium here. Hey Melinda, how are ya? Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, I am going to put this right here. This is Cream Puff. I'll tell you all the paints I use as I use them. And this is Cream Puff. I just kind of blended this too much, but that's okay. You know, we're going to just get this in here. An hour goes by super quick. I will tell you that. An hour goes by very quick when you're on a project like this or in a lineup. It just seems like everything is a bit more calculated and all that. All right, so see what I did? I just laid in some background color. Oh, thank you. And I just wanted it to be a little bit, see how you can see the little marks in there? I like that, right? So I might even make some more marks, right? Because I like to have, and I have a little tiny bit of Cream Puff in my brush, and I'm going to just kind of put it through here some just to give it like a mottled look, you know, mottled look. All right, so there's my background. Let's see that. I'm doing all right. We're doing all right here, Melinda. I hurt my leg the other day, but I'm hoping I can go in to see the chiropractor again. You know, it's always something, right? God help me, it's the last thing I do for this summer, huh? All right, so we're going to dry this because I want to put some little stripes in. And that was my cat's tongue brush. All my brushes are from Paint Pixie, of course. I love my Pixie brushes. This one is the Turquoise Iris Favorite, and it has the rounded edges. It's really pretty. You love this color. This is Bon Bimini Cocktail. Is it? No, this is Blue Java Banana. Blue Java Banana. And I do love it. I like all blues, but something really soft and pretty like this is like, I love. All right, let's put some stripes in. Because this part we will be seeing a lot of, but the rest maybe not so much. So we're going to use this, and I'm going to just put in some lines because this is like a little blanket or something here. We put these little lines in. There we go. And let's see, put it like this. I had this all lined out nicely so it would be kind of straight, but you know, a little wonky is okay, right? I do wonky. Put some lines in here. So it's like a little striped blanket that we have down for our picnic, right? Did you guys go on picnics when you were young, or even now? Some people like to go on picnics. I don't like to sit on the ground because like it would take a lot of effort to get back up, so I don't sit on the ground very often. But you could sit at a nice picnic table. When we have something like this, we just do it on our back deck, right? We don't like go to the park and stuff. I have a park right to the end of my street, actually. I don't go there because it's full of people all the time, and so I kind of like chill out at home and do my picnicking. If I have my friends or my family over, it's nice like that. All right, so I'm just kind of finishing off the basic groundwork for this guy, right? And I think that's where we're going to be. All right, so there's my background. See it? You can still see the picnic handle a little bit of the basket. And so that's what we have so far. All right, so we're going to let this chillax a bit, right? We're going to let this chillax a bit. And we're going to get our first piece. And our first piece is going to be the basket itself, right? And so I kind of want, I'm going to use this as my guide, right? We already talked about that. I want my stripes of my basket to go up and down, right? So I'm going to definitely make sure I'm doing that. And I'm going to put this right here. Then I'm going to put this right here. It doesn't have to match up. To be honest, it's better if it might not match up so much. But we're going to make a template. Ooh, I knocked my candle. Got to be careful. Hey, Pat. Welcome, welcome. Who's on the treadmill? Is that Lindy? You go, girl. She's walking for St. Jude's. What an awesome woman, right? All right. So let's keep on keeping on. So I am using a glue stick to adhere this to the back of this. And do you see I'm not like being too particular, right? This is just my pattern pieces, right? My pattern. I'll put it a little close because I'll save this chunk of cardboard, right? I'm going to get these scissors because I don't want to use my cute little pretty scissors. And there's a piece to save. Now, let's cut this out. I'm going to cut these apart. And remember, I flipped this, so it's a mirror image. Hey, Diane, how are you? I flipped this guy, so it's a mirror image of what I have seen. And if you want this printable, I can give you it. I can give you it full on, and I can give you it flipped. That way, if you want to give it a whirl, which I hope you do. I mean, the whole idea is for you to see what we do and get in touch with your crafty side, right? Get in touch with your crafty side, because everybody has one. All right, and let's do the bottom, bigger piece. And this is just deconstructed cardboard that I keep tons of. Hey, honey.
Go around to Aldi for a second. I need some vinegar.
I need yogurt, and there was something else. Fizzy water, any kind. Just no sugar in it. No fake sugar. I don't like the kind that has a fake sugar in it. All right, so here's my basket bits, right? Hey, Kath, how are you? So now what I can do is I can see how I like this, right? It might not match up perfectly. That's okay. We're going to make it work. We're going to make it work, and we're going to see. Okay, so it looks like, see, it's strange how this is, but it's going to be all right. I'm going to drop this down just a little bit. Just so it kind of comes together, because we're going to put stuff over it, right? We're going to put stuff over it. So I see that I have a little spot here where it might not cover, so I'm going to maybe pull it down. I don't know how I'm going to fix that. I'm going to paint it. We're going to just paint there. We're going to put another stripe. Then I need some white. Hopefully it's going to cover it enough. If not, we're going to pretend that it did, right? There we go. Let's put these stripes in a bit more. That one got a little too thick. All right. So I think that's going to be okay. And we're going to go up here, up in this area up top, and we're going to add a little bit of blue. And it's watery. I watered this, right? But that's okay. We're going to put blue up here, just to cover some of that part that didn't get covered. See, you can make do with this, right? You can make do. It's all right. We're going to get a little bit of that cream puff on here just to put that mottled look. So do you see what we have? I fixed that a little bit. And now I'm going to put this in. All right, we're going to put this here. And we're going to put this guy right here. And that's going to be our basket. And from there, I'll paint around and fix what I need to. All right, so there's our first layer. This kind of makes like a little fun dimensional project. You know, I usually work in clay because I love that. But, you know, today I thought I'm going to do something just a little tiny bit different, right? We'll scoot this down just a bit more. We're going to put the basket right there. I think it's going to be cute, right? We got to take this off, right? So it'll stay. That was just a little guide there to help us. I might need to snip a piece to make this not so have a little ledge to it. I was thinking I would lay clay down here and then press this into it, but I thought, oh well, let's try this. You know, I do clay all the time. Y'all see me do clay all the time. It's my favorite, the Pixie Doh clay that we have. It's air dry, fun, amazing clay. I'll be bringing it out here in a second. But this has to have a little bit more paint there. So, do you guys like to do picnicking? When we were young, we had this place that's called Westover Park. We lived in Westover. I live in Suncrest now, here in town. And I lived in Westover, and we had Westover Park. And it was not far from our house, but when we grew up, we didn't have a whole lot of extra anything, right? We didn't have a whole lot of extra anything. And so, like, we didn't go on, you know, picnics and such a whole lot. We kind of did stuff, you know, at home and that sort of thing. We didn't go a whole lot. I think I'm going to paint some in here. I'm going to paint some yellow. So where's my watercolor paints? Let's do some watercolor paints under here, because it needs to get some color on here. That way, if I don't cover it all the way, I was thinking I was going to use watercolor paints in my stuff, but I might need to use regular paints, it looks like. We'll see. Give it a minute. But we used to get that we had a Dairy Queen up from our house, and we rarely got outside food, you know, growing up. We really didn't. My dad and mom worked for them, owned a business, right? We had a sports shop. It was called Morgantown Sports Center. And we had that for years and years. And my dad did like everything sports, right? And then Walmart came to town and killed the business, right? That's what happens when Walmart comes, and it just eats up those little mom and pop shops. But he used to do trophies and awards too. So we had trophies and awards and sporting goods, and he used to do bowling balls and all the kind of stuff, right? All this kind of sporty stuff. All right, so I'm just laying in a bit of color. Oh, that sounds like great. Your aunt's family, that would be great. We used to do that. My uncle had a place years ago when I was a kid too. That's a good point. See, when you talk to other people on your lives, you remember things, right? My Uncle Rod, he had a swimming pool, and I think that's what got me wanting to pool so much. I might put just a titch of crinkle, what is this called? Lemon crinkle. Let's see if that maybe makes it just a little bit darker. Doesn't have to be too much darker, but just a little bit. Bring it in, because I might need something underneath when we lay in our flowers, right? When we lay in our flowers. So that looks kind of neat. We'll just leave it like that. All right, so you could just paint this in. Hey Maureen, how are you, friends? Good to see you. It's good to see you. All right, so I'm going to put in a couple of flowers, but I think I need to paint the whole background. So that's what I'm going to do. Where's my watercolor stuff? I'm going to paint my background all the way, and that way we can start laying things in. All right, so there's that. Where's my brush? It's in the water. And we're going to just lay in some green, and I'm not being too like perfect, as you can see. Using my watercolors. Our watercolor palette is really, really nice. I use it a lot. You can tell because there's no blue left, and I ordered more. I finally got in there and did my order, and look, you can put watercolor paints over top of our paints. Look how soft and pretty, right? So just use them and play and have a little adventure in your craft room making stuff. There's no rules really. You can do anything you want. And I think it always turns out super cute, right? Always turns out super cute. All right, I'm looking at my inspiration. So there's this. I don't know what's, oh, that's part of the bottle. Okay, so this needs to be brown back here because it's part of the basket. So let's get, is this brown? I don't know, maybe this is brown. Put some brown back in here. Yeah, there you go, because that's part of the basket. That's part of the basket back here a little bit, maybe, that you'll see. And this is going to be the handle, so I'll just put a little brown there just to give me like a little, hey, there's your handle. Okay, and I think I have a little bit of green right here goes, maybe right here's a leaf. And this is all just laid in gently, and we're going to add, woo, see it's like dripping. It's okay, like, don't let it bother you. You can always pat it. A little drip isn't going to matter because we're going to cover it. But do you see how we're going? Hopefully this is going to all come together. That's green. I need it to be brown. So you can just wipe it, just touch it with a dab. Maybe make this handle come up a little bit more like that. Right? We're going to add clay for the handle. But I think that looks pretty cute. Drips can be fun. You're right, Karen. They can. They can. All right, so we have all that. This bottle, I was going to make it kind of a greenish blue, so we'll put that in. Maybe a greenish brown. Maybe that's what I'll do. Put a little bit of that. Put a little green. Get a little brown. You know, you mix your colors up on the lid. You can use your lid, right? So I want this to be greenish brown, and we're just going to come in and put this bottle in a little bit, right? This bottle comes up, has a little top on there. You might even have some blue in it too, if I can pull a little bit out of there. And if it's too juicy, you just tap it. I'm just needing to lay colors in, right? grassy area somewhere would be super early in the morning. That sounds good. You guys used to go on picnics? Priscilla and my family preferred the Jola Shores. Ooh. You love Pixie watercolors, me too, Damien. They're so wonderful to work with, aren't they? This is bread. This is bread. I'm gonna put this like he's gonna have a little bread up here, and it has a paper wrapper. So we're gonna maybe just use a piece of paper for that. I'm not sure. Put some brown in there. Just this is all going to be covered. So I don't know why I'm playing so much. I guess because it's fun, right? When it's fun, you can't help yourself. All right, so now we have this laid in here. That's my bones, right? That's my bones. I'm going to take a drink. You always make it come together, Aunt Janice. You're the sweetest person. I am blessed to know you, my friend. All right, you know what's happening now, right? Clay. Let's do some clay. So I need 1, 2, 3. How many flowers? 1, 2, 3, 4. It looks like 4 flowers and some leaves. All right. So we get on our Pixie Doh, and this is a package that I've used before. I just always squish it to the max so that it gets all the air out. And I'm going to just pull out a bunch of it. Come on now. Don't be shy. It's been a while. I have to say, this is probably the longest I've gone without using Pixie Doh. I might have gone a week. That's crazy, because usually I'm playing with it all the time. Alright, so I need to make some leaves, and I'm just shutting this gently for now. But I will come back, and I squish my dough all the way up to the edge so that the air will come out. And that's what I do. That's what I do so that it stays nice. Now, once you've opened your Pixie Doh and you've used it some, if you don't close it all the way, you will get a little bit of a hard spot at the edge. But you know what? Oh, I hope you enjoy it, Debbie. I hope you do. You push it to the edge and do the best you can to close it. But sometimes, you know, it's an air dry clay. So if air hits it, guess what? Hello, it's going to dry. That's, oh, what is that? That's a piece of cardboard. Okay. So that's what happens, and we don't want that to happen. But, you know, if it does, it does. You just lose a little tiny piece. Just try your very, very best to close it really, really good. I burp all the air out that I possibly can. All right. So this is Daisy May. I think it is. Is that what she is? This is Daisy May mold. We have it in the shop for $12.25, and we have our wonderful big thing of Pixie Doh. It's air dry foam clay, and it's $10 for a pack, which is a dealio, right? It's a dealio because you can get so much out of one pack. All right, so let's do this. Let's make a daisy-ish kind of a flower. I like it. I like all the flowers in this mold, like really I do. We could add a couple different ones. It doesn't have to just be what was on my, see, I didn't put enough, did I? No. All right, I could tell I didn't put enough, hi Sophia. I didn't put enough cornstarch, because usually I can pop this thing out right away. They're having zoom zooms up the hallway, so if you hear what sounds like elephants running, it's my 2 cats, because they're big. They're having some play. They weren't having such a good morning this morning because Ahmad went away. So they were like, where's Dad? They're going crazy through the house, you know. But I don't know why I'm having a difficulty today. I think it's because I'm nervous today. I don't know why, but I am. Anyway, hey, how are you? So now that Ahmad is home, they're chillaxed, right? I think I am going to mix these up a bit. Maybe. We'll see. Usually Daisy May pops right out for me. That's okay. We're going to pop it in. Pop it right. There we go. There we go. All right. So now you can see. There she is. And she is just a beauty. So one of them will be, oh yeah. Hello. There's a beautiful. Like, you can see where it's starting to go now, right? This is going to be good. That's going to be good. I just had to get my groove going, if you will, right? We might put a couple different ones, but they're going to be yellow, I think. I'm going to keep them yellow. We'll see. We see. We never know what I do. I kind of go by the plan. I like the way that the project looked in the picture. I thought, oh, that looks so nice. I want to go on a picnic like that. But there we go. Get some of this off of there. There's another perfect little daisy. That's pretty. Let's see. We might just need maybe like a half of one. Yeah. Should I put a different one in there, or should I leave them all? I'll put one of these. We'll see how it looks. Like these guys. Just pop that right out. I put too much clay. Don't put too much. Pop it in. There we go. That's nice. Pop it right out. That's a beauty. Look at this one. Woo-hoo-hoo, Bessie Matilda. Oh yeah, now we're cooking. Now we're cooking, peeps. Now we've got it going, right? Am I going to put this small one? I don't know. There's something about it's telling me not to do it, so I'm not doing it. I liked it, but it had to go. I'm going to keep with the plan. I'm going to do just daisies, I think. I think I'm just going to do daisies. I don't know. Sometimes I can roll with it, but this just looks too pretty like this. So, you know, when it's working, you go with what you had your original plan, right? All right, and this guy, I'll pop him out. See, once you get it going, you got it going. It's all good, right? Ah. All right, put this. Let's see what happens if I cut it. Let's cut it like this a little bit, right? Okay, because we don't need all that underneath part. We just need one right here. I think that's going to be good. Oh yeah, oh yeah. What do you guys think? Looks pretty cute, right? Pretty pretty. You like it? All right, so those are going to be yellow with some touches of maybe brown. We'll see. I need some leaves. Ooh, we got to keep going, right? What time was it? Oh my God, half an hour. Okay. I use this oftentimes for my leaves. I know a lot of you bought the Dreamer kit, and so I'm going to show you. A lot of our kits come with these. We have a wonderful new kit. It is a coffee or wine kit, and it comes with a mold. I don't know which mold it comes with. Where's my kit? Josie, what mold does the coffee kit come with? I can't waste time looking, and I should have known that ahead of time, but can you tell me? All right, so I'm going to make a leaf. So we're going to make a little ball, and we're going to elongate it. Then we're going to go in here, and we're just going to go whee and push it in there. That sound is optional. And do you see it makes a leaf? So there's a little chunky leaf, right? There's a little chunky leaf. You don't have to make them chunky. You can make them little. Daisy May. All right. So hello. Get the coffee kit, and then you're going to have your own Daisy May, and we're going to play and make fun things together, because I got the coffee kit, and it's going to be something that I do soon. Soon. All right, so I'm going to make a little bit of an elongated leaf, and so I'm going to just press it down into my rose mold right there. I might do it again because I don't like how it looks. It takes 2 seconds to redo it. Make us a little bit elongated, and then just find your crease, and that's better. That's better. These are chunky little leaves. I guess they're Lisa leaves, huh? That there. Put this here. There's a little leaf popping up here. Let's see if I can make a little flatter one. This one has like a little blob in there, so I'm gonna pull it. Let's see if we can just kind of make a nice little. See how easy it is to make these leaves, and you can point the top if you want. Give it a little squish. Pop it under here. You know, you can make it fit a little bit. You know, kind of. Do like that, and then we'll put this. I think I need some moss. I might make this thinner, because I like it thinner, I think. And then we're just going to go right in there, and there's our leaf. Alrighty, and we need some other leaves. This guy is kind of thick, so I'm going to make him thinner. We're going to slim these guys down a bit, huh? We'll just kind of press it in there and make yourself a little leaf. Simple to do. Simple, simple to do. Put that there. Right, and then we'll put some things there. All right, let's make our bottle. Or maybe we'll make the, let's make the handle, huh? Let's make the handle. How are you guys? Are you enjoying some crafting today? I hope. I still got half an hour. I don't know why I'm getting all rushy, because I'll finish it. I'll finish it in time. So there's there's a handle. Is that going to be long enough? Oh yeah, that's long enough. Maybe make it just a tiny bit longer because we're going to roll it. Roll it. We'll roll it together. All right. Now, if you have some other molds, you can definitely, you know, use the ones that have like trimmings molds and all those things that you know all the molds. But sometimes you just want to play with what you have, right? And so I'm going to twist this guy. See what I'm doing? And then I'm going to flatten him. You don't need to buy fancy molds. You just need this dough, right? And me. You need me. Anything time does me in. I know, Jody girl. Don't tell me. I know. All right, so there's my handle. Do you see it's kind of like a nice little braided kind of handle? I think that's going to live right there. I'll pop this off right here. Save that. So do you see how we did that handle? That was easy peasy, wasn't it? Let's move this. I think the handle's going to go on because we got to get it going, right? We got to get it going. We're gotta get it going. Put it here. Because, you know, I'll say, oh, I just have to paint this. And then I'll be like, oh my God, I need more time. Oh my God. Oh my God. Put it down here. So we have lots of kits in the shop. I hope that when I'm done crafting, you can take a peek, see if there might be something you like. I'll tell you what, she has a mystery box that's $28, I think. I've heard the rumors that it's pretty fabulosity, right? You get a lot of stuff in there. She overserves, always. Josie is one person that absolutely loves to make people happy. She is a gift giver, and this box, if you buy it, the mystery box, it will feel like a gift. It will feel like a gift that you give unto yourself, right? And so I encourage you, if you're going to get something, you might consider that. I'm going to put some clay down for this bottle. Right? This bottle's going to be dimensional, I guess. I don't know. It feels right. You know, I'm a clay person, so I got to play with the clay. Bring that up. Hopefully it's going to resemble a bottle. I don't know. Maybe I should have left it to be a bottle. I can always put a piece of paper there. I'm wondering if this is too bottle looking, but we'll see. It's all just whatever, right? Just go with the flow. I try to, but sometimes the little inner critic in my brain is like, don't do it. Don't do it. Go with the safe thing. Use the paper. And I'll be like, shh, y'all be quiet up in there. I'm using the clay. And they'll be like, ah, okay. And they'll do their other little stuff that they do up there, you know. Tell me about things that I did wrong 15 years ago, or remind me that I need to empty the trash in the back bathroom, or that the cats need water. You know, it's like, that's what's going on up in there. It's like a crazy party sometimes. All right, so we're going to put this right here. But sometimes you got to just do what you feel like doing. Chill yourself out a little bit. And do that, right? The mystery box is amazing. I know, I've had so many of my customers buy it and they're like, oh my God, Lisa, you didn't tell me how amazing it was. And I'm like, I tried to tell you. I tried to tell you. People don't, you know, they don't know until they get it. You know, they don't know until they get it, you know, and it's all good. But I know that Mama Josie, like, she's going to fill that box with goodie. And you're going to be like, oh my God. Happy birthday to me, or happy whatever, right? All right, so this is a loaf of bread. It's a baguette. I don't drink, so that's sparkling grape juice. All right, I put this guy right here. That's my baguette. We're gonna put a paper wrapper on it. All right. I always try to slant my clay downward on the edges. Kind of hook it back into this canvas panel. Remember, we have canvas panels in the shops too. Josie has gotten all the things. Ooh, this thing is a precarious mountain of stuff up here. I'm moving. Ooh, I've got so much stuff in here, people. You wouldn't believe it. I should maybe make a video of it so that you can see and you'll be like, oh my God, how does that lady function in there? It's tricky. All right. There we go. All right, so there's the bread. Remember, I'm working from a picture. This one is flipped. I don't know why I just didn't do the one that was there, but I needed to be able to make paper stuff. I was going to show you that you can make a paper flower too if you want, but so we're going to just put down some clay here, I think, and see what this can look like. Put this down in here because it has to be up a bit since that basket has dimension, right? So we're going to put some leaves in here, but I need a little base for it, I think. I think I need a base. And if you notice, like, this stuff really sticks right on here. It really does. I glue it down with hot glue, or you can use Mod Podge, or you can use, what do you call it, tacky glue. It doesn't matter. I only am putting down some glue because if I ever have an auction and put any of my stuff in there, I don't want you to be like, hey, my stuff fell off of there. Don't want to do that. So, all right, so here we go. And let's put some of these leaves where we were going to put them. Put some leaves, like the little pointy ends out. So we're just going to put layer now because we made these leaves together just now. So that's going to go about right here. Right? Where's my other leaf? Who took my leaf? Is that you, Janice? All right, we'll put that right here. Give it a little point at the end. Because I might come back and put some pen work. You know, you can put some pen work on this. You can do anything. Like, honest to goodness, I'm telling you what. If you get this clay, you will have so much fun just experimenting with all the amazing things. And this clay will stick to itself. So I don't need to put glue under this because it's already on there. It's on. I need another leaf. So we're going to put a little leaf right here, right? And then we're going to put our flowers. I was going to paint them off the canvas, which might have been smarter, but you know, how much time do I have? Oh, I've got lots of time. I'm killing off those spider webs. That's what I'm doing. Killing off the old spidey webs. All right, so we're going to make an elongated leaf. We're going to pull back our rose mold. It is fabulous. By the way, you can make all sizes of roses from this mold. You would not believe how amazing it could be. I think that if you watch the live I did with Lindy, and we were making the Dreamer kit. I know the Dreamer kit sold out, but you can still buy those transformations, and you can still learn from the tutorial. But like, I showed that like you can make so many flowers out of this. It's crazy good. All right, so let's put some more leaves in. Might even pop another flower. I know my picture doesn't have one, but I might pop one. We're just making filler leaves, right? That one came out a bit wonky, but you won't even notice it, right? I'm going to put a leaf right here, maybe. There's a leaf. He's going to live right there. He might need a little tiny touch under there. Not really, but okay. And let's see about our flowers. Our flowers are going to go on. You know what this needs? It might need something, a little bit of something. Might need a little bit of something, just like, wait 1 minute, I'll be right back. Okay. Don't go nowhere. Don't you believe in me? Oh my God. All right, put my shirt back down. Can't be seeing no funny stuff. All right. You know, I need a little bit of moss. Pull just a little. Just a little. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Makes me happy. He is being happy. So we'll put a little bit of moss. We only have 14 mystery kits left. Ooh, boy, RD, you guys want that. You guys will want one of those, so maybe think about it. Because if you wait until the bitter end, everybody's going to be talking about it on their lives, and stuff will sell out. I definitely think that if I was going to buy one thing today, I would probably pick that. I would probably pick that. Even though I love the dough, I would either get that or the coffee kit. That coffee kit has a lot of stuff in it. You get Pixie Doh, you get a cute little wooden thing, like a little wooden shape, I guess you would call it. And it's really good. So that is That's a good one too. They're all good. What am I talking about? All right, so maybe we'll put just a tiny bit right in here. Because we can't just have it all on one side. Just like if I'm going to add dimension, I'm going to just try to add a little bit here and there everywhere, right? I don't like this big wiry. All right, so there we go. Hi Tanya, how are you? All right, looks kind of crazy, doesn't it? It's going to come together. Trust in me. Have some faith, people. Have some faith. This is going down here. Okay, I'm going to need another flower, I think. All right, let me put these in. Oh, it's a mod smoothie time, huh? Smoothie time, people. My honey bunny going to have a smoothie. He has one every day. All right, there's a flower. Where's the last flower? I'll put this one. If you have little edges that come, just pick them off with your nails. It's all right. It's all good. By the time you paint these up, you're going to be like, I can't even tell if that was an edge in there. So put this little flower here. See how I'm doing it? Look, it makes it come to life, doesn't it? It's like, ooh, popping up and being all beautiful and stuff. Right? See how cute these are? Let's do this one. Let's do this one. Little friend, you're going to be beautiful. I want to make you something pretty in here. Ooh, look at that. All right. What are you guys thinking? It's coming to life, right? Who wants to go on a picnic with me? Let's go. Let's have a picnic. So I need to put maybe just a tiny bit. I'm going to put just a tiny bit down in here. I think that once I lay, here it is. Once I lay my flower on there, it'll be all right, right? Put that right there. I'm going to make another flower. There's a big long piece here. We don't need it. All right. Let's get the old duster going, huh? This is cornstarch. We always use our cornstarch. This is too much, I can tell. We're going to just pop it in. So we have a bunch of wonderful artists here today. I think a Jane is next, and that's always a treat, right? Our Janie girl. She's going to be making something beautiful, I'm sure. And Lindy is later on in the afternoon, my sweet, amazing, extremely kind friend. And I'll tell you what, Lindy and I are working on something with y'all. You loving this? It's so pretty. Thank you, Diane. I am the Dough Queen. Oh, I'm the Dough Queen. We are working on something together, Lindy and I. We've been working on it for a couple months. We really are putting a lot of effort in it. We're going to trainings for it. We're taking this extremely seriously, and it'll be launching at the end of the month. It will. We want to get everything in order before we launch it, of course, because you know it's going to be a paid group, is what it's going to be. And I honestly think it's going to be amazing. It's definitely different, and it's something that I think that we'll all have fun from doing, and we'll all have some benefit from it. So stay tuned. It'll be coming. And you know, me and Lindy, we always have such great friends with each other. We always have such good fun with each other, I should say. And we always come from a place of service to others. And this new project that we're doing is right in alignment with that. And hi, Sammy. Hi, Peanuts. Do you guys have to talk to your cat in weird voices? Because, yeah, I guess I do. But anyway, I hope that it'll be something that you're interested in. So we'll see soon, right? All right, this bottle might not be right, so because I'm looking at it. But bottles have a label, so we're going to say that that's the label, right? That's going to be the label on the bottle. Here I'm running. I might have to put another little flower down in here because there we go. But this gets a paper wrapper. But I don't want to put the paper wrapper too soon, right? I don't want to put the paper wrapper too soon, but it looks like I might need a little tiny flower down in there. So maybe I don't want to use anything different, I don't think. Am I going to put another big flower there and call it right? Thank you, Patty. We have a lot of fun together. We really do. I think we're quite similar we're different enough to be each having our own strong points, but we're similar enough that we come from the same place. And so that, I think, is where the magic is going to happen. At least that's what I'm hoping. I think it's going to be something really amazing. So, okay, we're going to put this here, I think. And I will slip some, slip a little bit of paper under there to be the cover for that. But we need something in here, so I'm going to stick a tiny piece of gloss. We'll see. Got some visitors here today, huh? Got nice Sammy and Sophia playing around. It's kind of nice. All right. Don't need quite that much. Put this in here just to cover up some space, right? Because it's not, when you make something dimensional, sometimes you have open space, and I don't like that, so I'm trying to cover the open space. I'm going to put this flower right in here, and then we'll slip the paper wrapper in. Okay. I think I'm where I need to be, and then we'll trim down some of this crazy moss and all the things. So for now, I'm going to say that that's pretty good. All right. Lord help me, it's kind of messy in here, but that's okay. I got a little piece of this, and I might do some little tiny thing at the end. We'll see. So now it's time to bring in some color, and I'm wondering if I can use watercolor or not. There's a space right here that I'm not liking, so I'm going to see if I can bring in some of this blue. See this little space right here? Got to cover that up. That was easy enough. Any place in between here that I'm seeing that I'm not liking, I'm just going to put my blue in there, right? Because that'll help it. That will help it. And I think that's pretty good. I have yellow under here because that's where my flowers are going to go. This guy might need some pen work around it. We're not done yet, but that's what I'm thinking. Let's trim some of this. And let's bring in some paint. So I'm going to see if watercolors are going to cut it. If not, we'll pull out some paint. I've got 10 minutes. Ain't nothing like cutting it close, right? It's all good. It's all good. I always try to finish my projects when I'm live. I don't like to be, you know, not doing that. I'm going to put some orange in the background, I think. We're going to put some orange in, right? But I want this to be yellow. And there's some deep yellow. There's a lot of good colors in here. You can put some browns in. My bread's going to be brown. I could do my bread. I want to do it like a little bit lighter color first. It's squeaking. Hey, squeaky bread. So we're going to put in this brown first, this color. Right? There we go. Bread is lumpy anyway sometimes. So there's my bread. I'm going to bring in some of this brown. Maybe put a little bit in there, right? Just need to give you the idea that it's bread. I don't need it to be like exactly bread. You know what I mean? There's none of that going to be happening. I better put my dryer. You have to be careful. You don't want to put too much heat on your dough. Don't put too much heat on the dough. Okay, so there's that. Okay, let's rinse. I think I'm going to put in some yellow. Make these all sunny yellow. We're going to do that first. Oh, where's my wash brush? That's what I'm needing. Y'all, I don't like to show this brush because it's no longer in existence. But hey, a lot of my people bought it, so I've got to be showing it to them, right? So we're going to mix these yellows. We're going to just wash this in. When you need to do something in a hurry, sometimes you got to use a big old brush, right? So we're going to mix these two yellows. You see I'm not putting any care or worry. And yes, I'm getting some down on here, but guess what? I'm not going to sweat that. We're going to get in here. Get that. Get in there, a little bit of moss. Get down in there. See what we're doing? Giving it its first little coat of paint, right? And this is our watercolor palette. Very soft, beautiful colors when you want them to be. But you can make them vibrant and deep too. Like you can see this one is really getting deeper. And that's pretty. It's all good, right? You could do your flowers any color you like. Kind of following a little design. And so that's why I'm doing mine like that. But look. Da, 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 da. How about my bread? It looks kind of ratty, doesn't it? Looks kind of rowdy, but that's okay. We're going to bring in some green. Bring in some green. Get our leaves all greened up, right? In our background area back here. Let's see, hiding in here. Color it with some green. Get in there, friend. Make you think it's more green stuff back in there, right? Get on up in there. Get your greens on here. Look how easy this is. You can do this. You can do this. I'll put this printables in the comments here. I'll put the printable that you can just print it out. Follow along. Get you a 8x10 canvas. We sell them in our shop. You might have one at home. You could work on just whatever you got. Piece of wood, piece of cardboard, anything. Anything. You like it, Maureen? You're so kind. Y'all make me happy because I'll tell you what, I'm not kidding you. You can ask Lindy. I get myself in a tizzy on event days. Like, I can go live any day. I don't care. Like, if, you know, I don't. But on event days, something works in the old noggin to make me get nervous. And I don't like it, and I need to change it. And so I'm going to work with it. I have a therapist. Her name is Cindy, and she's amazing. And I'm going to put a little bit of this green even on the background here. Because if I touched it anywhere else, it's going to look like I wanted it to be there. So go ahead and touch it onto your background, right? Put that green in there. Work your brush down in these holes. Because, you know, Aunt Sally's going to pick this up and want to see what's under there. But there you go. This bottle, I was going to do it in a greenish color too, because bottles are usually, I don't know what color bottles are, but we're going to put this as green. The bottle in my picture is a deep green, so we'll maybe make it a little bit deeper, put a little bit of, I don't know, we'll see what happens. There we go, that kind of looks deeper green. Put that in there, and it does look mottled. I'm doing that purposely. See how we're doing? The paper's going to be, I don't know, what color? What color is a wrapper on a wine bottle? For God's sake, I don't know. I don't buy it. I should ask my cousin Polly. She gives me my wine bottles. She loves, they make a local wine here, and she really enjoys it. She's such a good cousin and sweet lady. All right, let's do some brown. Do some brown. You like my singing? I'm such a good singer. You might see me on The Voice here soon. I don't know. I was trying to keep that hidden talent just for me and my beautiful singing voice. You know, if you believe that. I don't know. All right, so we're going to paint this. Ooh, 8 minutes. Holy smokes! Put it in gear, girl. Okay. All right. We're going to go as quick as I can go. I've got 8 minutes. Y'all, you think I can get this done? I don't know. My inner critic is going, I told you that was too big of a project. You should have just done paper. I'll be like, shh, cut it out. I have to give her a name. Maybe she's going to be Shanae. I don't know. Remember Shanae from Martin? I used to love that. Anyway, let's keep going. Keep going. We'll say it anyway about 10 times, huh? Do you ever go back if you're a crafter and you watch yourself live and you're like, oh my God, how many times did I say, anyway? That's what I do. I go back and I'm like, oh Lord, you are a handful. All right, we're going to add a little bit in here. I might use little D. I just need to get some color on here. Little D to the rescue, right? Get a little water in there. Doodly dee. Da da da. There's your basket. I know, tell her to shush. Shush, girl. She's like, oh, then I'll get you tonight. You want to sleep, don't you? All right, I'll be quiet now. 1 o'clock, I'm going to kick in. We're going to be saying the alphabet backwards. We're going to be talking about all kinds of wonky, weird stuff. Yeah. Do you have a busy brain? I have a very busy brain. Get this guy in here. Get these centers. Whee! Yes, get that in there. Maybe put a little line in these, right? Just a little to give it some color interest. There, this bread might need a little fixing up here. It's kind of looking peaked. There we go. It's kind of breadly. Breadly. That's breadly. Here's our flowers. Here's our stuff. We got to put a paper basket, a paper on this. What do we got? Oh, 6 minutes. Ooh, holy smokes. Okay. I can do this. We're going to put a little bit of orange in here. Bring this to life a little bit, right? This is a nice color. You can... Oh, hey, Google off. There's my warning, 5-minute warning. See what I do? I have to set myself warnings and remind me. Hey, Google off. Stop. Whatever. What's the magic word, Google? Please make a stop. Okay. Coming to life. Put a little more of another color on the bottle. Oh, Lord, Tammy. I gotta finish. I gotta put some purple in these leaves a little bit. Let me do this. Put a little bit of purple in these leaves. Maybe I'll put a little purple in the bottle. I don't know. I like to put a little bit of colors in my leaves, right? Ooh, I forgot to do the center of this one, so this one might have a purpley center. Right? This guy might have a purpley center. They can be any color you want. I kind of like that, so I might put a little purple in here. Yeah, I might get a little touch. Put this in. And then you can hit the edges if you want. You can do anything you want when you get yours going. I could put a little bit of this in here maybe. Just gently put a little color in there. There we go. This little lid, make him black maybe. Make that a little bit darker. That ain't black. Come on, friend. Cooperation. There's our picture so far. What do you guys think? Do you like it? I'm hoping you like it. I'm so hoping you like it. Where's my cream puff? Here she is. We're going to just keep on keeping on, right? Get little D and wipe him off a bit. Get some of this. This is just cream puff, right? I'm going to get that in here and go. Give that a little bit of something. Give that basket a little something, something. Maybe give this guy. Now's not the time to worry about wasting paint, Lisa. Okay. You know I need something else, right? Anybody that knows me knows. What do I need? Come on, guys. You know what I need. What do I need to add to my picture to finish it off here? Come on and tell me. I know that you know. I know that you know. My gold. I'm being daring here today, right? I'm just putting it all on this, I'm just putting it all on the, my workspace, right? I'm putting a little 24K. All right, maybe we'll make this a little bit with some little gold. That's what's going to happen. This is going to be fancy, huh? Ooh, somebody splurged on this here. It's got a gold on it. All right, go around the edges maybe a little bit. You can do anything you want to your flowers. Kind of like this. I hear cats all over the place. Do you hear them? They're like, wait, Mom's crafting. Let's go bother her. And then when she's done, I'll just go sleep in my bowl and won't bother her all day. But when she's live, I gotta show myself around here, right? Okay, put a little bit maybe up there. I need to put my paper wrapper down. Ooh, forgot that. Don't let me forget that paper wrapper. 2 minutes. Holy smokes. All right, y'all. It's been fun. Please stay tuned for the next crafter. It's Jane. And then Josie, I think, is what I saw. If you all are in the mood to buy yourself something from Paint Pixie, I sure hope that if I inspire you to be creative, that you'll shop my link, because that's what keeps the lights on in the craft room, right? That's what keeps the lights on in the craft room. I have a weekly newsletter with free printables. It comes out on Sundays, so tomorrow's the big day. If you want in on that, I'll put the link in the comments here so that you can get to be part of our little newsletter community, right? And I hope to see you there. You can catch me on my page, Craft Therapy with Lisa Ahmad. I do try to make fun things. These are my projects from this week. Okay. And the paper wrapper. Where's the paper wrapper? Cut it. All right, we're just going to tear paper wrapper. All right, I'm going to tear paper wrapper. How much time do I have? 1 minute! Holy smokes. I'm going to put a paper wrapper on this, right? On my baguette. Put this up out of here. Anyway, off the naggle list, just a tiny bit when I'm off camera, because I have like 1 minute. So I want to thank you. Thank you for being here. I love crafting with y'all. I hope to see you on my page. Don't forget me and Lindy from Taylor Bobbin have something fun coming for you, and I hope that you'll be part of it. And there's my project from today. Go have a picnic with someone you love. Stay tuned for more amazing crafts. And there you go, Capodimonte. That's what it reminds me of too, huh? So there it is. I'll make a video. I am going to tweak the paper bag, and I'll put the printables in comments. Bye!